Hey everybody, and welcome back to ELEX Part 2. Not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I play games for fun with the sole goal in mind. Invade your phones and homes on your big screens, little screens, and all screens in between. The heat with a blast from the past, a wave of nostalgia as we would walk down that long dirt road to the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s when you go over to a buddy's place after school or work. Or you drop your pack, you drop your gear, you drop your butt in a chair or anywhere. Doesn't matter. Because we're here to play good games, we're here to play bad games, but more importantly, we're here to hang out. Because life can kick you in the teeth sometimes as you get older. It's harder to meet up with friends and family to do some couch co-op and hang out. Maybe your joints hurt. Maybe it's 1 o'clock in the morning, no one's up. You got family responsibilities, children, work, school. People move, you lose touch. Well, that's what these videos are for. Pop it on in the background, whether you're building a shed, building a model, studying, or trying to get to sleep late at night. Because you're having problems going to sleep. Invite me into your home, I invite you into mine, and let's just sit back and relax, and at least for the duration of this video, we'll be buddies, pals, friends. So thank you for joining. I want to give a special thank you to my subscribers, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing these videos. So thank you. And I make you this promise, as long as one of y'all sticks around, I'm going to keep pumping out videos. Hopefully of games that you enjoy watching. And if you have any recommendations, please send them my way via comments on my channels. Because, yeah, I don't know if there's any other way you owe me. You can drive by Redneck Computers. Howie Mendel. Howdy. Stay a while. No shit. Alright, ELEX. I'm having fun with this game. Let's see how it goes. Alright, are we recording? Yes, we are.
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
It's an adjuter. Haven't you seen one before?
I've seen one.
Let's talk to this guy.
It's ELEX technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
You want to take it, you'll have to cut my arm off.
Right. Well, your arm is safe for me, but don't go showing that thing around. Others who are stricter with the law might see chopping your arm off to keep the law as a price worth paying. Still, best you know that should you find any other ELEX technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for disposal.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected ELEX technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use for ELEX than building devices. So we collect technology, extract the ELEX from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
The pit?
That's where we take all forbidden technology. Once the ELEX has been extracted there, it goes to the mana shrine, and the junk left over goes down into the pit. We cure the soil of ELEX's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
Why not do this and use technology?
You sound like one of those technophiles, looking forward and not knowing their history. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air and the soil. And so, Amric and the forefathers decreed that all technology that poisoned our world should be forbidden. And right at the time machines were forsworn, and we
Kind of giving me like Wizards vibe. You ever seen that movie?
Given to us. Magic is nature's reward for our rejection of technology. And if you have magic, why would you want technology? So the Alps pump ELEX into themselves, the clerics feed it to machines, and we transmute it into magic.
Surely technology makes life easier.
Such is temptation. The Alps take ELEX, they get stronger, but what have they become?
Victorious. They're beating you.
In the short term, they don't even know what they're fighting for. How can they ever be victorious if they let themselves become machines? They have a love of ELEX, a need for it, but as to why, if we knew that, perhaps we could talk with them. But they have retreated into Zakor, only to be seen when they come to kill. And they're changing, becoming less human. While our mana helps us cast magic, it's toxic to the Alps.
But Alps can cast magic.
Yes, yes. Now there is something I don't understand.
So if you need ELEX, why do you want to get rid of it?
Ah, Amrek's paradox. We
It's
are
a paradox.
told ELEX is the center of all ills in the world. And yet
Snake.
there's also a
Dun,
cure.
dun, dun, dun,
So
dun,
we
dun,
collect
dun,
it,
dun,
transmute
dun.
it, and hope we can win the race against those who would use it for destruction. You could help us with that.
Why should I help you?
I understand. There is a war on. But we must all work together to end it. Please, just hear me out. You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That
Sure.
Alp converter?
What about it?
The Alps built it to refine ELEX here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature. But we can make use of it. Well, with the ELEX in it. Amrek's paradox. Let's take that horror and make it magic. It won't be an easy task.
Magic.
But I
Like
need to
pulling
get
a
some
rabbit out of a
parts
hat.
for the converter that have a high ELEX concentration in them. Can you do that?
And if I get caught bringing ELEX into Goliath?
You have my absolute word that this is official business. I told you, you need this. Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology...
It's panacea.
The world hopes to purify Magaland without the need for machines.
Magaland.
It's up to us to tidy up the mess
I like the
that
naming.
these machines have
Very,
already made.
If ELEX is so bad, why do you trade using Elexit?
You mean, why not turn it into mana?
It's ELEX, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it is just too low to produce mana. Maybe one day we'll manage it, but until then, it's useful. Everyone spends it, so we do too. I'm glad it's the Pilgrim and the Warlord who have to decide all these things. It makes my head hurt.
So, you won't be confiscating my Elexit?
Oh, we need as much of it as possible to buy the things we need. So please, trade while you're here.
Oh no, I think I messed that up. So let's test this out. Yep, okay, you can skip it.
But, so... What? I will get you the...
Good. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly. Never seen again.
Alright, I want to save that, because that's like a conversation check, and I still don't know how to meet those.
Don't listen to those sorts of comments. They'll land you in it.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm more or less waiting for nightfall to happen, because I'm trying to get in there to steal their stuff. Because if it's anything like the other games they've done, it's easier to steal things at night.
What are you doing now?
Nothing.
Sneaking around while other people are watching you is pretty pointless. Sneaking around while other people are watching you is pretty pointless.
Is it? Because I just stole a bunch of stuff and you didn't do jack. Yeah, boy. Alright. Let's see if we can't get some of the stuff going.
Really? Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
I'm just passing through.
Many arrive with that intention. Most stay. Let me welcome you to Goliath, the jewel of Magalan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. It'll make life easier all round. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath than out in that valley.
What's a seedling farm?
We grow a lot of different plants here. Specimens of all the types we can find. But of them all, the world hearts are the most important. For where they grow, all life will follow. That's why these plants get their own fortified defenses. If you would like to see the work we do, you are welcome to visit us.
Sure.
Many incomers stay to become cultivators. We always have space for more people willing to dedicate themselves to Magalan. I hope you find your place here.
You're too jovial.
What is a supervisor?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organizing people than doing the actual job.
Alright, you like this schmuck?
Well, the dude's
See what other
been for
schmucks.
bloody backstab.
That has to happen sooner or later.
War. Guard.
No.
Healer?
There were rules for a
That has
reason.
to happen sooner or later.
Apparently I can take it.
I'm going.
Not now.
Well, it doesn't say it's forbidden to take it.
What do you think you're doing?
Honestly, whatever I want, because
Getting drunk. That's where he'll be.
there's much of a downside to it. At least right now. Alright, that's forbidden. Take
Nobody
the
listens to
recipe. Large bag of Alexa.
Don't listen to those sorts of comments.
He wouldn't have been
Don't
punished
you
for that in the past.
Oh my god. This chatter.
Now he's in real trouble.
What the fuck are you doing?
I can't imagine.
Anything I want.
Well, I can, but
Asshat. Alright.
The coward just ran away.
Room.
Some people are saying he should be sent into the wilderness.
Fine cup. Oh. Healer. Worker. Okay, this is
He's
getting
never
a bit
heard.
bonkers. Getting a bit bonkers in here.
An honest shard in his
What have
life.
we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass.
Got it, you're alcoholics.
Tell me, what brings you here?
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hardworking man. We offer shelter to all loyal Berserkers. You want something to drink?
Tell me. Have you heard anything about the elves recently?
Well, it's said that they were very active a few days ago. One of them Alps, Calyx, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the mountains up there to the west.
Calyx. Do you know where he is now?
He and his troops went north. Pity. He made it out just before the force sent after him got there. Must have had a fright. There've been no more Alps seen since then.
Do you know where in the north he's gone?
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of Obessa. There's not many berserkers prepared to venture far into the Icelands. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has returned alive.
Do you know anyone who made it all the way down to the Ice Palace?
Not that is still alive.
I want to go to the Ice Palace. Seems like a cool place. Ba-dum-tsh. Oh,
use such old weapons?
What? You think you can't kill someone with a sword? You don't need ELEX weapons to survive. You ask the elves. Their technology against our magic, and they're the ones in the ground.
Yeah, but the elves use magic too.
Berserkers just got lucky.
Ha! Are you one of those people that looks at a shiny gun and thinks it's progress? ELEX rots whatever it touches. Look at the elves. They might as well be mutants. They're unnatural.
What's so good about nature?
Have a beer and you can taste it. Nature is magic. Real magic. Took the comet for people to realize that.
Beer is magic? Is that what you're saying, Dorn? Orin?
Work with
Dorn.
Nature. Nature gives us mana. Mana gives us magic.
Idan is different to the other places I've been.
Well, there you have me beaten. I've never left Edan, but from what I've been told, the comet scorched the ground and what didn't die was poisoned by ELEX. It's only here that the world is growing again. Generations of berserkers have worked hard to make this place. And now we have the world hearts.
I do love the world building that the game has.
They should be begging us to come and heal the world instead of attacking us.
Who are the berserkers?
We're the only real free people there are. I know, we have our laws. But better that than a knife at your throat like the outlaws.
Are outlaws like
We're
pirates?
like those owls.
Yar, me matey.
We're working together to make this
Because if
world
so,
better.
sign
Work hard here,
me
you're
up.
rewarded. There's no others will be so fair to you.
Alright.
How is that even possible?
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Do you know a berserker named Alvar?
Oh yeah, I know Alvar. That asshole almost tore down half the tavern with his friend Argor a few days ago. Those two drink harder than
Important
anyone I've
information
seen drink
received.
for a long time. I haven't seen Alvar since. If you find him, you tell him not to show his face in here again.
Do you know where Alvar could be?
No, and I don't want to. You could ask his drinking buddy Argor down at the pit. He's
Oh, is he
about
the
only
pit
one
guard?
talking to Alvar these days.
Alright, I thought I saw
Drunk. That's where he'll be.
someone else
I heard he was robbed.
taking that.
I am going, alright?
Definitely gonna take that. No.
So that didn't work. Well, well. It is
Right.
all about serious personal
Is that
dedication.
so?
Wasn't there someone else?
Some people are saying
I
you
am
should
going,
be sent
alright?
into the wilderness and left there.
You have to do something. It is all about
Could have sworn I saw
serious
another
personal
name.
dedication to the law.
I can't imagine that.
You can't imagine that.
Well, I can, but I'd have to.
I found a keyhole down there. I don't know what it does.
That guy wouldn't know his ass if a troll ripped it off and showed it to him.
Oh. Thank you. Alright, so I think I've stolen most things from people. Though I feel like there's stuff in here I can steal now. It is significantly night. Alright, is she in bed? I don't see her. She's in bed. Let's see what we can steal. Everything. We can steal everything now from everyone. It's nighttime. If you're looking for games kind of like this, but set in like a samurai setting, check out the Way of Samurai 2, Way of the Samurai 3 and 4. 3 and 4 should be on Steam maybe, and Good Old Games. I think the only way to play Way of the Samurai 2 is via
Luck only comes to those who help.
PS2. Who we got up here?
So, what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this berserker settlement while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
I'm actually not from Edan.
Oh. Hopefully you have good news from the other lands. Otherwise, this will be a very short guest performance.
Oh, let me grab something
So
real
you
quick.
better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
I'm looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Edan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
Master Thorold. What kind of man is he?
Thorold is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Edan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
So these guys are very Viking-esque.
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the Alps from conquering Edan?
The Berserkers raised
Ragnar.
Edan from wasteland to forest. This is our home, and we will hold it.
I heard you had taken heavy losses.
War takes
Don't the
its
Alps
toll.
have like spaceships though?
Barracks fought us. The outlaws have raided us. Now we must face the elves. But the Berserkers' roots run deep into the ground here. And we have something to fight for. With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead elves to Zakor as they have left Berserkers dead and dying here.
You don't want war of attrition. It's always a bad way to fight a war.
Myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angrid if you want to know more.
Especially when advanced technology comes into play.
How is your war against the Alps going?
Oh, this isn't a war of our choosing. They attacked us. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Edan. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there. And the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the elves that came with it. Since then, they have raided, rather than trying to hold ground in Edan. But who knows where and when they will strike next. Here, or in Tavar, or Ignadon. The war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has rebelled. There's a group of Alb separatists to the north. They continue their love of ELEX machines, but they are fighting their own kind.
Where can I find Engram?
Look for him in the warrior's quarter, near the Manor Shrine.
Where is the warrior
Yeah.
quarter?
That
Just
would be
point,
near
dude.
the Manor Shrine. If you wish to find something nothing in Goliath. Take your feet out of the door and find someone else to be your tour guide.
Rude.
Where can I buy armor like yours?
You can't simply buy a warlord's armor.
Wanna bet?
You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you want warlord's armor?
Why not?
Ragnar believes there are stupid questions.
First prove to me that you would be a good cultivator.
And stupid people.
So, make yourself useful in the city, and we can talk about better armor for you.
Assimilating foreign property.
Let's assume I help you out.
Yes?
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on.
Can we get a Bubblegum Crisis video game like this?
Is it that obvious?
That would
we
be
have some
dope.
Problems here in Goliath?
Build your own lightsaber.
Yes, it's apparent.
I have to admit, I underestimated you. At least
You got the jetpack stuff.
It
There's a
also
lot of
takes
flying in it.
guts to confront me. So you really want to help us out?
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated. We still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. Earn their trust, and you may earn mine. And if you're planning to join us,
I don't think so. I mean, the obvious pick for me would be to join them, right? Because I do love fantasy stuff. As I've probably harped on many times before, but I want to kind of break out of my mold a bit.
if you earn my trust, you'll go far here.
You said something about a special job if I want to join you.
Correct. Then listen well. You must have sensed it out there. That things are changing. Something is happening.
I don't want to join you.
If we are going to survive and prosper,
I have to fight
if we're
against
to
the urge.
stand a chance against the Alves, I need to know what's going on there. That's where you come in. I need information about the other factions. Any information would be useful. But if you could bring me a report from the fort in Tavar,
Tavar.
that would be very
Tavar. I think I heard that from someone else. It's outlaws?
The outlaws, a trip to the domed city in Abessa, or word from the clerics in Ignodon, I need information. Bring me a report from at least 2 cities.
Why don't you send one of your people?
Sending a berserker might get the other factions worried. Or they simply might not talk to one of us. Or worse, talk, but lie. You, on the other hand...
So you want to lie by sending me?
get some proper answers. Now, I can give this job to someone else if you would prefer. But then
Money
you
up
would
front.
be passing up the chance to prove yourself. The journey will have dangers. But if you stick to the path, you should reach the other cities alive. So, what will it be? Will you prove yourself? Impress me, and you will earn not just elexit, but favor, promotion, honor. We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone. If you want such rewards, you need to earn them.
About my support. I don't work for free.
Nor should you. Man must know his value.
Then you will pay me.
Remember that,
Who
folks.
gets paid for the tasks you're given?
You could pay more.
A man should know his value.
No one will fight harder for you than you, so
Will get
make sure you
paid.
keep that in
Be
mind.
satisfied with the rewards you're
Whether
getting.
it's putting time in the gym
One will cheat you here.
or asking for a
But
raise.
you should not expect charity.
What do I need to do?
Ask around the city. Help the people here. And they will give a good report of you to the warlord of their clan. Some
So there's
are
multiple
overworked
warlords.
or are doing things that are not in line with the law. Lend them a hand and uphold our rules.
And that means...
Don't do anything forbidden by our laws. It is that simple.
Don't tell me the laws. Don't tell me the laws.
How am I doing?
You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
You seem to take this seriously. That's good. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, you will have to make yourself useful in another way. The cultivators are constantly bothering me with their requests. That needs to stop. Oh, and Erdor hasn't sent back any reports from the World Heart lately. Find out if he's all right, and if he needs anything. As you can see, there's always something to do here.
That's right, you can delegate responsibility, but you can't delegate
Where is
authority.
the World Heart?
Or wait, you can delegate authority but not responsibility. I can't remember what it was.
He's just busy tending to it. But I don't want to leave that to chance.
I think it's authority and
We
responsibility.
cannot afford for anything bad to happen to it.
But a lot of times in leadership positions, people shunt responsibility off on other people and don't give them the authority to execute the job. Ran into that problem many times. Alright, let's go up here and see what we can steal. Is it already becoming day? Like, how quick is the day-night cycle?
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
With all the wounded there are these days, we can hardly keep up.
That's more of a reason. If we keep doing the
Metal.
same things, this war won't end.
Healer.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and again. It's insane.
What can be
Technology will
done that
get
the
you into
warlords
trouble
haven't
here.
done already?
You can take this. Isn't it more important that we win this war rather than how we win it? Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And
Sounds like a job for
I
Jax.
can't leave. Stormson, Caldron is counting on me.
Alright. I'll leave them to their personal conversations. This can't be nighttime ending, because it was too bright out. This has to be like nighttime starting, right? Alright, save a lot. Because, at least for the stealing part of things.
what was that?
Find out plate. Bolt. There's a chest. We can actually open a chest. Here's a journal. Okay. I gotta wait for these schmucks to do that again.
You patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back. If I can pull this off, you will
Shut up,
have
Burb.
the wounded to worry about.
Burb outside. That's gotta be free. Do I have a map of this place though? Because this thing seems like it goes on forever. Wait, where'd they go?
Sneaking around, yet everyone can
Nope.
see him.
Nope, not sneaking around.
What do you want here?
What do you think? I'm trying to get in there to steal your crap. I wish there was another way to get in.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Oh, she came in here. I don't know where the other guy went to. So let's reload. I know she'll be in here. I don't know where he'll be.
You patch them up. Ah, incomer. It would be good to talk later and hear your news. Why are people so blind? How can they stare at the same thing as you and yet see something so differently?
I
Drugs.
think everyone should think the same way.
No, but if something is so obvious, why can't people see it? We're losing this war. Our enemies can see it.
I like your
we can
hammer
see it.
axe.
So,
Hammer.
why won't anyone do anything about it?
It's not like there isn't a solution out there, a way we can win. But people stick to their old ways and new thinking be damned.
If you say so.
There's
Why? Why can't I charisma check?
You're
No.
You fetch them up.
Alright.
I want to give people a chance to fight back.
I'm just gonna keep looking around. There's got to be a trainer or something somewhere.
I'm watching.
You can watch me all you want. I'm looking. What is here?
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliath? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
Be careful. You know I could get you exiled for even asking about that.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's
How
be
do
straight.
you know?
You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons.
And where'd you come from?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
Are you some sort of traitor?
Me? No, I'm no traitor. I just know some interested parties who would like to get hold of those weapons. I'm sure they would be grateful for your help. You'd be making some useful friends.
Friends? You mean you're a cleric, or you know someone who is.
That sort of accusation can get someone killed, so don't go shouting that at me. I'm no use to you dead. Besides, you can do with a friend. And the shards they bring.
Thanks for being a friend.
What will you pay me for them?
Of course. I can offer you ELEX if you give them to me. That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
No, your Alexid isn't worth the risk.
Then superstition wins over reason. A loss for us all. Go, hand them in. A shame. I thought you would be clearer thinking than the
Why was I forced into that conversation?
Tell me more about the clerics.
You know about the comet that struck our planet?
I don't want to do this yet. Let's continue looking around real quick in here to see if there's
Someone
anything.
tell you could come in here?
Yeah, your mother. Mug. Alright. I'm just trying to get a feel for places, man. Y'all keep bombarding me with stuff.
Them up. I want to give people a chance.
Are you the guy? No! Leave me alone. I don't want to be in a forced conversation. No. Is he still falling? No, he isn't. Okay. So I'll save going up there for now. There's got to be someone who can train me in something.
Why did you wake me up?
Teach me something.
Of course.
Okay. So she's a teacher, but she can't teach me anything. Is there send a charisma trainer? Warren, okay. I wish there was a better way to see the lists of who will teach you what. Let's deal with stuff over here real quick. Try and avoid Bertram best we can. Can we swim up this? No. I mean, we've got quite a few quests.
Sneaking around while other people are watching you is pretty pointless.
No, it isn't. Bourne's chest. How do we get into that? Right. Every time I steal something successfully, save. Manual received. Lamp. That's just a cultivator. Anything else? No. What's that up there? How do I get there? Are you born? No. Alright, I'm saving here because there's like a spot down here where enemies spawn, if I remember.
Quick, quick, you have to help me. Rotboars have burrowed through the cliffs. They're threatening the seedlings. We have to stop them. Follow me.
I guess I'll take it. I just kind of wish I got all the experience. Because I need it. But I'm sure I'll get more experience, alright? What was that? Oh, iron ore. Okay. Or jackhammer that we got.
These fucking mutants. They're so desperate for ELEX, they even try eating the mana from the seedlings. All that work, ruined by damn rotboars.
Mutants eat ELEX.
It's like a drug. They need it. If they don't get it, they die. They'd rather go without food than ELEX. That doesn't help me keep the seedlings alive, though. And that's my task. I look after all the seedlings here. Watch out for the damn mutants. You're never safe from them.
What exactly are you doing here?
Caring for these seedlings. With care and luck, one of them might grow to maturity and become a world heart. Of all the ones we grow, very few make it. But those few are everything. Those few will save Magalan.
The seedling fields are safe. The rotboars are dead.
Rotboars? Vermin. He told me he suspected something was burrowing in the cliffs. I assume Auric is doing well?
He's right over there, dude. He's
Good.
like 2 arms length away.
Thank you for standing with us.
How are the seedlings?
But it will take time to train Auric's replacement and give them the care they need. And, in the meantime, we have a different problem. I've had to put all the cultivators to work to repair the damage the rotboars did to the fields.
Uh-huh.
And that's left me short of people to gather the healing roots our healers
Jesus.
are demanding.
You need someone to harvest the
You know what their
plants.
armor looks like? It looks like the demon hunters from Risen 3.
Any pair of hands willing to assist will be welcome. Please, we need those healing roots to care for the wounded.
Teach me something.
Yeah, will do.
Whoa, that was a change. Alright, can you teach me anything? Oh, man. Do I want animal trophies?
I will harvest the healing roots.
Good, good. I would be very grateful. We all would. If you can make sure you pick the mature roots, those are the only ones with healing properties.
Where can I find the healing roots?
Harvest
They grow in small clusters around the lake
time.
above Goliath. They can be easy to overlook, so you may need to search for them a little.
Oh,
Alright, let's see. Teach me something. Animal trophies. Survival +1.
Good. They grow.
Okay, so I only have survival 2. So, man, these are difficult requirements.
Damn technology.
Oh, shut
Take
up.
it to the pit.
Oh, we've got 10 points to spend. I didn't even realize that we leveled up. Apply. Let's see what that
Messing with that here.
gives us. What do I need? For bookworm, I need a shit ton of intelligence. Haggler. Lock picking. I can upgrade lock picking. I need to get Constitution 30. Armor would probably be good, huh? Where's he at? Bjorn!
Hello. Is someone there?
Animal trophies. Oh, I don't have enough. Alright, let's roll with this for a bit. Let's see.
Hello. Is someone there?
Shut up. I guess we'll accept the quest. I just don't know what...
Good.
Hello. Is someone there?
all right.
Man, these... You're really locked out of a lot of stuff at the start, huh? Hello, my friend.
What's out there?
I think I already stole everything in here, didn't I?
You'd better.
Better watch myself, he says.
What? What? Is there someone there?
Wait. One moment.
What now?
Seeing as you're looking to settle down here, you'll be needing to make friends, won't you? So, friend, why don't you head down to the tavern and bring me something back?
What do you want from the tavern?
Beer, water, hops, barley. That touch of genius, nectar of the gods. Oh, now I really need a drink. I'm watching you.
Alright, let's try and actually do a quest, right? We've kind of ran around. Harvest time. Oh, he's over where? There? More near? Big.
You can stop.
I'm looking for a guard called Alvar.
Well, you won't find him here. So, be on your way.
Alvar is needed on duty. Elder sent me.
Ah, has he skipped duty again? I'm afraid I haven't seen him for a few days. Last time I saw him, we had a real session. He had some really hard stuff with him. I woke up next day under the balcony of Ragnar's stronghold. I've no idea where Alvar went. All I know is we caused some real trouble. My wife's still not speaking to me.
Should I check the area around Ragnar's fortress then?
Sure, you can do that.
Thanks.
What are you doing with that technology?
Oh, shut up.
To the pit.
Is that him? Let's take the path the normal way and see what we run into. Wait. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. was that? Trying not to use as much as possible. But let's see. Maybe I can use some of this stuff, right? This place is just way too big. The place is pretty peaceful, seems. Alright, we won't go do this yet. No, not autosave. I'll stick to the town for now. He wants a beer.
Something specific?
Your face.
It's his own fault.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you just can't find those these days.
They say that the pilgrim Thorold has answers.
Don't listen to
who
those
knows?
sorts of comments. They'll land you in it.
Nobody fucking cares.
You think you can get a hold of a decent set of Alp components?
Anybody?
I can find some shards to cover that.
Bartender? Where'd the bartender go?
Well.
Get something to drink first.
I'm looking to make a trade.
And what brings you to me?
This seems like something. This is the problem, but also the good thing about these types of games. I'll be right back, and then I'll explain. Alright, you're severely limited from the start.
You're the person to talk to when you need something hard to get hold of.
Did Angrim send you? Look, I don't know where he gets these ideas about me. Well, there's a face I haven't seen before. Newcomer, aren't you?
You have a problem with new faces?
problem.
the beginning of the game, you have access. You're confronted with all these like checks and stuff, but you don't have the ability to actually meet them yet.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Get to the point.
All right, all right. I'm just saying you look like someone with potential, and there's nothing worse than wasted potential. Except maybe being impaled at the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker.
Oh yeah, very
Someone
low.
who knows what's right, what's legal, and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities. And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both elixir.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause I'm a hooded crow, not one of your rule-making Isaac clan, not a wannabe Hammer clan. I'm a good, honest, straight-talking, hooded crow.
These people are pretty shady, man.
Hammer clan, the Eisen clan, and the clan of the hooded crows. That's your berserkers. So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally...
I don't care how many of you attack.
I could, being a loyal berserker,
Sorry about that.
take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the elixir is. You could spend your life dreaming of elixir, or spend your elixir living your dreams. Your choice.
You're looking for rare items.
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the need to take up the time.
Is this really Nightfall?
Official authorities. No fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone. And all for the right price. I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
What items do you trade?
Trade? No, no, that would be illegal. No, no, I don't trade. I run a sort of lottery. One where you pay me for a chance to win the item of your choice.
I have to gamble.
You could say that. But once you offer the right price, the odds are you'll always be a winner. I only have a limited selection. We are in Goliath, and the laws make a lot of items illegal. Well, you know what they say. One man's forbidden is another man's profit. Of course, as a loyal and honest berserker, you won't catch me saying things like that.
You know who he sounds like? Let me look it up. 3 from Hell, right? 3 from Hell. I think that was that third Rob Zombie movie, based on House of Thousand Corpses trilogy. Is it Bill Moseley? No, not Bill Moseley. He's great though. Richard Brake. He kind of sounds like Richard Brake. 31, 3 from Hell, Halloween 2.
I want to make a trade.
Always happy to trade.
$2,500. You are out of your mind. He has some armor though. Need more constitution. Instructions to make ELEX potions. Instruction experience plus 2 attribute points under experience. Yeah, I guess I'll buy that.
I got hope.
I want attribute points. Might make it easier. I don't care about experience. Well, I mean, I care to an extent.
About these
But,
rarities.
Yes.
alright, Alric, let's get to the point.
What's the catch?
Catch? What catch? You'll earn a handsome amount of ELEX. Where's the catch in that?
Do you take me for stupid?
No. Stupid would only cause me trouble. Who wants stupid? Smart is what I need. Smart knows how to keep everyone happy. Smart knows how to keep the laws in perspective and turn a healthy profit. And I can see you're smart.
Exactly what goods are you looking for?
Me? I don't want anything. But I might know a few people in need of mature healing roots. Born the cultivator knows where they grow. And if you could persuade him to let you harvest them, then maybe I could persuade someone to give you ELEX for them.
And if I just give the roots to Born?
You could, but then Born's not going to be as financially grateful as me. Meaning he'll pay you less if I have to spell it out.
Can you get a hold of Alp technology?
Alp tech is far, far too hot and Goliath, my friend. I'm a brave man, but no outlaw, no reaver. I mean, just the other day, I met a bounty hunter who was trying to track down an outlaw over something. Trust me, you want to stay away from that life and that merchandise.
Do you need any other items?
Well, there is something that needs acquiring and redistributing. You know the pit, right?
Yes.
Well, Yora, the guy in charge there, needs help collecting things with ELEX in them. And here's you looking to be helpful. So, how about you help collect that stuff for him, then accidentally lose it on the way back?
You want me to bring you things with ELEX in them?
Well, truth be told, Yora really doesn't like that stuff. And I know people who love it. So, it would be winners all round.
Any more rare items you're interested in?
You've noticed the Mana Shrine, right? Big building in the middle of Goliath?
Not really.
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that building contains all the ELEX they use to make mana. And mana is magic in whoever's hands hold it. I'm telling you, ELEX can make profits appear out of nowhere. All you have to do is make it disappear from under Caldrum's nose.
Anything else you're looking for?
Not right now. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
What's the rarest item you're looking for?
Well, there is one thing, but it's a bit special.
Tell me about it.
Well, if you're sure, once we talk about this, you'll be committed. It's all about trust on this one.
Just tell me.
Well, you see, Ragnar, one of the big bosses here, has something of particular interest to me. A family heirloom. Eric Eisenfaust's sword.
Who is Eric Eisenfaust?
You've got to have heard of him. He was one of the greatest warriors ever to fight for the Berserkers. Eisenfaust is a legend here. Kids worship him. Warriors want to be him. Not Ragnar's either. Who knows how he got the sword, but it wasn't legitimate, trust me. Some say Eisenfaust was the real founder of the Berserkers, that he took Amrek's dreams and made them real. They say that 50 years ago, Eisenfaust destroyed an entire army of the clerics' fighting machines using just this sword. Load of old hooey, of course, but even so, With his name on the sword, it's almost priceless. Almost. I'll give you a reasonably sized stack of Elexit for it.
I'll get you Eisenfall's sword.
Your skills, my needs. What a beautiful business we do together. But be careful, yeah? Ragnar's not gonna want to part with that sword willingly.
I'll get it for you.
Then your reward will be waiting for you.
Alright, we just got a bunch of stuff. I think only one actual quest, but I'm gonna steal stuff for the guy.
Yeah.
Want to buy some cleric's weapons?
Are you crazy? That's way too hot for me to handle. You get caught with those, and you can dig your own grave, and a grave for anyone connected to you. My advice, you get rid of that stuff as fast as you can. And take this to help you remember. If anyone asks, I never heard of any weapons, right?
Oh, shoot. Okay. I'll take your money.
Keep your voice down. I'm sorry, sir.
Worker.
Around here. What are you doing here?
Where's the bartender at?
I don't know who told you what.
I'm going.
Well, the dude took the fort from bloody back.
I'm going. I'm going.
Who is prowling around here?
Sleep until midnight. Yeah, this is nighttime, huh?
And you're here for what?
Huh. This is pretty bright for night.
Is that so?
No, at least I refilled my health.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Alright. I got this guy's beer. And give him a beer.
I brought you a beer.
Ah, that's what I need. About time, too.
And so here's where you give me my reward.
Your reward was getting in through that gate. Be grateful.
Letting people in is your job.
So is keeping people out. I give the word and you'll never get in here.
How about you pay me and give your word?
Are you looking for a fight? Because you've got one.
Oh, crap. How am I supposed to beat these guys? I can't even... Yeah, it's crazy.
What the fuck are you doing?
Forget it.
Did I already buy the beer? No, I didn't. Alright. Bought the beer. I apologize. This video is going to be a whole lot of, like, not making any progress at all, but this is kind of typical for these types of games.
You're responsible for overseeing the pit, aren't you?
What's that?
So you're responsible for all the ELEX technology in Golia.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go and do this. I gotta start doing stuff. Again, though, this does not look like nighttime.
Who's prowling around up there?
Hey.
Alright, we've already talked to this guy.
And if I did know something about
I might have been looking at him.
That would be good for both of us. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big... So, I know some people... That's what...
What will you pay me?
Of course, of course. And should you wish to learn...
I'll sell the weapons to you.
Sell? No, think of this as a finder's fee. I'll make sure these get back to the right place.
Who's prowling around up there?
You don't think technology should be forbidden?
Look at the people here. They want to change the world, but they're doing it one handful of soil at a time.
You're staying here although you don't like it. There's something wrong about you. Tell me the truth.
Okay, you seem to have figured it out. Well, it's safer here, behind these walls, than out there with the mutants. Particularly if you don't have an energy weapon. I was traveling in Edan with a comrade to scout for men and material. We found ourselves cornered by some mutants. I was the only one to survive the attack. I ran like there was no tomorrow, and left my weapon behind. I'm glad they found me and brought me to Goliath. Besides, there are things to learn here. The more people I can convince while I am here, the better it is for everyone.
So, is there anywhere to trade here?
That depends what you want to buy. Traders need to be authorized, and what they can sell is restricted. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons, or anything more advanced than a hand-sharpened stick. And whatever you want to buy, you'll need to find the shards to pay. Say, you look like you could do with something to eat. Take this as a gift.
Is there anything else you don't like about Berserkers?
Thanks, I guess.
Don't get me wrong, the people here can be fair. They help those around them, and there's the wonder that is Berserker magic. And if you follow their laws, you'll find acceptance here. All of which is 1,000 times better than you can expect from the outlaws. The people of Tavar might as well be mutants, the way they turn on everyone and everything. What I don't understand is the hatred for clerics here. Wars of the past are long gone. The enmity should be buried. Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology, but that's no reason to hate them. Is it?
It sounds like you've learned a lot about the clerics.
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to the Berserkers?
I'm excited.
To the outlaw way of life? Or follow
Not the Berserkers. I have to go against... I normally would.
I'd like to know more about the clerics.
I'm thinking the clerics.
Is that so? You want to learn of Kalan and the technology he offers those who follow him? Well, the journey to Ignadon wouldn't be easy, but you would be welcome there. I can guarantee that.
Tell me more about the clerics.
You know about the comet that struck our planet? Well,
so
I think we heard that part.
The clerics want to see that golden age return.
So I'll skip it.
We don't want to abandon all the things our people achieved. The clerics think that with Kalan's guidance, technology can sort out this mess of a planet. That it can mean safety and progress for all the free people.
I'll take it. Now, can I get in here and steal crap? can. And they did. Ha ha ha. Alright, now I gotta try and steal from that house. Save the chest for last. Alright. Let's see how this works. Move the lockpick lever to set the correct position bolts.
Stop your sneaking. Stop your sneaking.
No.
There we go.
Easy.
Hey.
Whoa, that guy was floating. Alright, I guess we can talk to Akira now.
Who's out there? Are you in need of medical supplies? It'll take time to prepare them, I'm afraid. With all the fighting, we haven't any stocks left.
Do you help everyone who asks?
It is a healer's duty, especially in these times of war. And it is needed, bitterly. Which is what I have heard from everyone we picked up. Terrible. I wish I could offer aid to all those in need. But it seems not even our magic helps us keep up with supplies.
Can you heal my wounds?
Let me have a look. You don't seem to have any broken bones. Here, I think this will aid you.
Oh, heck yeah.
I could do with more of those. It's dangerous out there.
Yes, you don't look like you're someone who lives a quiet life. Take this, but that really is all I can give you for now.
You must hear a lot about what's going on.
I don't need to hear. I get to see the results. The magic the Albs are using is so destructive. Somehow they're managing to use pure ELEX, and it makes me fear for our warriors.
It's more powerful than Berserker magic?
It's more destructive. With the damage it's causing, I can't believe it isn't tearing the Albs apart too. It must hurt them.
Hurt? Yes. But they're trained to reject emotions and feelings.
Yes. They say ELEX makes machines of men, but I have heard there are Albs who have escaped their addiction. I wish I could meet one. Knowing what they feel might help me assist others to overcome their addiction.
What do you know about ELEX withdrawal?
I met an Alb separatist. He was brought in as a prisoner. His external wounds weren't so bad, but internally, emotionally, he was trying to cope with all those withdrawal symptoms, and at the same time he was rediscovering his emotions. All that pain, all that confusion.
What happened to him? Where is he?
He died. It was all just too much. I wish I could have learned more from him. If he could leave, so could others. Maybe that could offer hope to us all.
Don't go trying to steal stuff.
Is that it?
Enough of that shit.
I mean, she gave me some stuff, so I'll take it. But, alright. And also, at least we won't be chased by Bertram.
Hey, who's out there?
Now we can finally explore a bit more of this.
Who's prowling around up there?
This is a big town. Cauldron. What is that? Pain! That's what it is.
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. Or have you taken a vow of silence?
It sounds like you're doing good work.
Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine, where ELEX is turned from poison to nectar. One day, all ELEX will come here, and Magalan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power released from ELEX can make the shrine a hazardous place. Please, be careful here. The power of ELEX. Tell me, who are you? You've not said what you're doing here. Something brought you here, didn't it? You were drawn to this place.
I was an alb, but I'm free from ELEX now.
Then you are an alb no more. It is ELEX that turns a man into an alb. Without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. You have told me who you were. Now we will find out who you are.
All right.
Please understand, whatever feelings are new to you, every person
Kinda neat
faces that
angle.
same struggle. It is the struggle Magalan suffers from too. She is dosed with ELEX. She has it in her veins as you did. But Magalan does not suffer from temptation. You must feel the lure of ELEX to your bones. The power it offers. Resist it. One sign of you giving in to the temptation of ELEX, and I will be forced to report you. If this world gives in to ELEX, it will consume us all.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
Sure. Charisma.
You're comfortable with an alb living in
Well, let's go through all these.
Alb is a man who has become
A lot of
slave to
talking.
ELEX.
But that's how these games are
Seems to
usually.
me that
It's
you have
usually
freed
front loaded
yourself.
with a lot of it.
That makes you a rare individual. Still, you are
There are those here who would kill you if they learn your background. But though it is not one of our written laws, it is central to our beliefs, and to me, that we should give all those who wanted a second chance. If you are prepared to leave your past behind, you should be given a chance. Are you willing to do this?
I want to leave my past behind.
That is good. Now, Angrim or Ragnar will happily chew your ear about the law, but everyone else will look to your actions.
What do you do here, other than give free advice?
As Amric said, our hope for Magalan is that all ELEX shall become mana, that from mana Magalan will be reborn. From wasteland shall spring forest, for we are the healers of the world. So, the workers bring the ELEX to us, and we transmute it at the mana shrine. Well, that is supposed to be what happens, but people don't seem able to stick to their tasks.
How does mana help you cast magic?
That we have yet to understand, though we do study it. Even now, Thorold the Pilgrim has withdrawn from ELEX to study its mysteries in the hope we can grow stronger. Those who cast magic will tell you that while the elves lose their emotions closing off their minds, mana opens the mind, connects you and the world.
Isn't mana addictive like ELEX?
It is the power of mana that is addictive, not the substance itself. You can see that in Goliath. We don't need mana like the elves have to have their ELEX, and we use a lot less. Most of the ELEX we find is given to our seedlings. Mana puts our bodies and minds in harmony with the magic we use. For us, it is natural. The energy the elves use in magic is torn from the world. It damages them, and it damages the world.
So, how do you transform ELEX?
Transmute. We transmute ELEX. We place the ELEX in the mana shrine. There is something in this mountain, the way the rock was changed by the comet. As the ELEX passes through, it is changed, purified into mana. If you bring anything that has been altered by ELEX close to the shrine, you can feel it.
You say people aren't doing their tasks.
Yes, the biggest problem we have is temptation. ELEX corrupts people as it does the planet. Last week, 5 large...
I mean, I'm jiving with the factions of the bout, but...
transmuted. At the same time as
Yeah,
one of our
outlaws.
guards.
So Kral stole the ELEX?
I think Kral is the thief, but thinking isn't certainty. The searches
That's
for
fair.
him and the ELEX have come up empty, and I have no idea why he would take the ELEX.
Maybe. Where would I need to start looking for Kral?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? The guards tried Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath. Kral spent a lot of time up there, sitting out on the main balcony. He's a thinker. While the guards might have been there already, they aren't the best of investigators. Maybe you will have more fortune if you look there.
Okay.
What do you do with the mana?
Our mana is everything. It is life itself. It is mana that allows us to do magic. No other faction of the free people can do that. The mana potions we make give us that ability. It makes our warriors stronger, more powerful than any of the Alb's machines. But it doesn't just make us strong, it also makes the world blossom. Look around. All of this is the work of our world hearts.
World hearts?
World hearts are the center of everything we do. The heart of the berserkers. They are plants we enrich with mana. They bring the soil
Back to life.
Will you trade me some mana for ELEX?
Gladly.
Okay, so you gave us a quest. And filled us in a bit on some of the goings-ons. Alright, I guess let's check up here real quick. Again, I'm just so mind-blown that this is nighttime. Yeah. Taking all of it. I don't care if it's forbidden. I was raised with video games where you bust into people's houses and we were about to go way too far down. And we came from that way, right? Anything around this tree? Ah, there's something. Cultivator's loaf. Alright. Troll leaf. Weapon trader. Oh.
Stay alert out there.
Broadsword. Broadsword 1. Battle axe 2. Oh, wow. War shield, windshield, arrow. Just way too much to explore. There's roots and crap everywhere.
What's going on here? Don't do that again.
Don't do what again? And who saw me? No, those are locked up. Armor smith, night guard.
Hey, watch it there. You think the armor in this place makes itself? Well, you wouldn't be the only one, but let me tell you, it's not true. Damned hard work makes it. My damned hard work. So don't get in my way.
What's so good about the armor you supply?
Quality, skill, years of practice technique. And as you go up through the ranks, you're eligible for different equipment. As a cultivator, you'll be confronted with different challenges to a warrior or a paladin. So for cultivator armor, I make sure to give you the freedom of movement needed for working in the fields. But a warrior's armor must be robust, better able to absorb damage during combat.
Can I get some of this armor?
I am only authorized to hand out equipment to anyone who has earned it. A cultivator isn't allowed to wear the armor of a paladin. That armor goes with that rank and that honor. So, if you want a set of it, you'll have to work to earn it. Pick your armor.
You just told me. I had to work to earn it. Here you are selling me some more. Man, make up your minds. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be slow going at this point. As I slowly make my way pilfering everyone's house for goods. Alright, that's a broom we can't take. There's someone named Ingram. Here's a chest, but I can't open it. I just wanted to talk.
Another one? I swear, if security had been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust, we'd all be clerics. What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new start? Meaning? All those things can be offered to those who accept our laws.
Who are you?
My name is Angram. It is my duty, along with the other warlords, to ensure the laws are kept and the Berserker way preserved. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to help Magalan. Stick to the laws.
Being particularly quiet because I want you all to hear the dialogue from these schmuckatellis.
Contempt and punishment will follow. You will have a fair chance here if you understand that.
Who are the Berserkers?
Oh, Cinda want me to talk to this guy.
Anyone beyond who believes this world can be saved. Do you want to believe that? That there's a hope? We don't need gods or machines. That forest out there, that grew from wasteland in just 200 years. From seed to tree, we are a new beginning for all.
What do you think about the clerics or the Alps?
What are we supposed to think? They're steeped in blood and governed by superstition. The clerics speak of God, but they worship their machines. And never forget that their blessed religion gave birth to the Alps. ELEX corrupts all it touches. Whatever you think of the outlaws, they make no excuses for their behavior. They are out for themselves, but they believe in mankind.
How can you fight their guns with swords?
Our magic is more than a match for their machines. Strength, belief, and mana will always overcome steel. It's persuading the weak-minded of that. We might know technology is a weakness, but its draw is pulling in recruits. Even now, I know there is someone here in Goliath spreading the lie of the machine. They are preaching that technology will be our salvation. This damned cleric must be found and stopped.
What are the Berserker laws?
They were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war, before machines. The only thing above us is law. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of gods or machines. The second law says pure ELEX is a curse on Magalan. All pure ELEX and technology made from it is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify ELEX. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection when it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the Berserkers. Now, as a warlord, it is my job to keep the laws in the Pilgrim's name.
Incomer.
So, I welcome you, Incomer.
What happens when the law is broken?
The warlords will hear evidence and pronounce sentence. Trade without a license, steal or cheat, and exile will follow. Break one of the 5 laws, and justice may be harsher. Our laws preserve us, and so we must preserve the law.
Tell me more about these laws.
Steal, lie, cheat, kill, and justice will be swift. But our laws are more than that. Berserker laws tell us who we are. Millions died when the comet hit. Our whole species was headed for extinction. And you've seen it out there. People are doing their best to finish that job. War, chaos, ELEX technology. What chances have they given us? Nature. Rebuilding what was lost. That's the only way we can survive. Berserker laws were created to help us achieve that.
I was told there was work here.
If you have taken our laws to heart, then yes, there is something you can help me with.
I agree to follow the laws.
I don't agree to
Visit
follow the laws.
Jorah at the pit. All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack has been stored there. Bring me one of the ELEX weapons.
I'll get you the weapon.
Follow the law and do service. Those are the only ways you will earn my trust. Speak to Jorah if you have any more questions. Now go.
I can find whoever is preaching here.
You can you? What makes you think you can succeed?
I know who's preaching for the clerics.
Are you certain? I don't want to go making false accusations.
I've met him, spoken to him.
What miserable drones and traitors have I given shelter to that they will let this cleric live? He knows our laws, and the penalty...
Do I want to oust Bertram?
religion
I'm assuming that's where this is leading, right?
Carry out that sentence. Kill that cleric.
Cinda sent me.
Cinda? Is there another problem with food supplies?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs, and nobody seems to know when she will.
Didn't Jorah sort this out? Or has his failure to fix things become my problem?
What does Jorah have to do with this?
Jorah was supposed to have sorted this out. Once more, it comes back to me to resolve this directly. Then, there won't be any more escorts for the deliveries. The last group I sent were killed by a troll. We haven't more men to lose that way.
A troll killed your men?
Good men. I'd fought beside some of them. Being eaten alive was not the fate they deserved. I'll not send more men to their deaths. We have scant enough as it is. Cinda will have to deal with this problem herself. Tell her it is time she called on one of the other clans for help. The Ison clan will no longer risk lives for fish and meat. Heed the laws.
Okay. Gotta figure out if I want to get rid of Bertram or not. I don't think so. Bertram's kind of a cool cat, so I wonder if there'll be another way to kind of resolve this without that, and he'll kick my ass. Spear. Is that a weapon? This is a bird. Cave bird. This leads down somewhere. Maybe I should have skew build. At least at the start. Explosive bolt. No. All right.
Too easy.
Crumpled note.
Another damned outsider. We ought to lock you up until we can ship you back to where you came from.
You have a problem with outsiders?
Can you think of one problem on Magalan that isn't down to outsiders? The clerics gave us the Alps. The Alps come here building their filthy converters. They foul
To be fair,
our soil.
I am going around stealing everyone's crap, so.
The only thing stopping these bastards killing every last one of the free people are the hooded crows.
Teach me something.
Yes.
He hates me, but he's more than happy to teach me something. Can't teach me anything, though.
Why do you hate the Alps so much?
They take so much ELEX, they've lost all their emotion. They're like machines. Killing machines. How messed up must you be to decide to do that? And how do they get the ELEX they're so pumped up on? They tear it from the ground. They take plants, animals, and people, and feed them into their converters. Every alb, every mutant stands against nature.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't trust anyone?
Our founding fathers knew well that you have to be really careful who you trust. They taught us we cannot give in to the temptation that awaits us outside our walls. And they did well. In the end, they were the first to see the deviant nature of technology. No one who has seen a mutant with their own eyes can deny that.
Sounds like you really hate the Alps.
They won't stop until everyone is dead. It's always us berserkers who are taking losses. 10 hooded crows on the last patrol alone. All good men. Now I'm asked to make up my ranks with outsiders?
It almost sounds like you envy the Alps' power.
A fully trained Alb commander. Even an Elexitor. They may be powerful.
There's a butt here.
But true power is only found in the will to win and the fighting spirit. Have you got them? A fighting spirit. A will to win.
What if I did, and I took ELEX as well?
Then you would be just another henchman. A soulless puppet for their cause. Is that what you want? To destroy Magellan as you destroy your soul? A strong sword. Our very effective combat magic. And a strong will. Those will save the world. They will stop the Alps.
You want to kill Alps?
I want to exterminate them.
Albin.
And every man, woman, and child on this planet should want to do the same. What about you? Are you ready to go and hunt some Alps?
Where are these Alps?
Straight to the point. Good. The Albs have been scouting ruins to the west of here.
Okay.
It could be they're searching for resources, but it could be they're scouting our patrol routes, or looking for somewhere to set up a base they can use to launch an attack on Goliath. Whatever they're doing, those Albs have had a free run of things for too long. I need someone to head out there and kill them.
Where are these ruins?
To the west, in the Valley of the Damned. The Albs have been spotted in some abandoned ruins out there. It could be they've made those ruins their base, and are sending out patrols across the area from there. We've had reports of Albs on the roads around there, and out along the river by the World Heart.
Alright, so... yeah. Alright, folks. I'm going to call it here for now. Sorry this is mostly uneventful, and the next one probably will be as well, because I'm still coming to grips with a lot of this stuff. I don't know why this is so janky, but it's fine. I mean, this is a big map, and we've not even really left the first town. Still collecting stuff. Eventually I gotta start... why is that drifting like that? Eventually I'm gonna have to start getting stuff done, man. But that's the good thing. We've got we've got a lot of quests. So once we actually start getting the ball rolling, I feel it's just going to get going. But, yeah, I'm going to call it here for now. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all again. And y'all stay amazing. You have an awesome day. You can drive by Rubberneck Beers. Catch you next time. Till then, y'all have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. Till next time.